Well, hello and welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series, and we are live at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And I believe this is race number 10, isn't it, Macaulay?
I believe so.
So race number 10 means what?
Last race of the playoffs.
Yep, we're about ready to find, I believe it's 16 drivers that'll be going to the chase. Don't quote me on that, but go ahead, quote me on it. But I'm pretty sure it's 16 drivers that are going to go to the chase here and race for a championship over 5 races. That'll start next week. Will be chase race number 1, but tonight we got to identify those 16 drivers that are going to be going, right?
Yes.
So that's what we're at Charlotte to do. We're going to find out which 16 of these drivers here are going to be going to the chase for the championship for the Hyperdrive Cup Series, and then ultimately we'll find out who our champion will be for this season. That's the goal, right, Michael McCullough?
Yes.
As long as we have goals, that's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters. As long as something will happen with them.
Right. And somebody will have to type in YouTube because, again, I don't know if my chat's working, and a guy's going to bet that it's probably not. So we'll try refreshing the page here. Oh, got it. Michael McCauley just put a test in, and it come up, so my chat I confirmed it's working. I had to do a refresh, but after the refresh, I have confirmed that it is working.
Yeah, it's good.
So Charlotte Motor Speedways with the Cup cars. Kind of makes you want to be out there, don't it?
Oh, it's a fun track.
I recall running a, well, it wasn't here, actually. In fact, we were at Atlanta, but they're similar tracks. Charlotte races different, though.
Yeah.
It races different than any of them. It's a fun track to drive.
It can be a fun track and can be a frustrating track at the same time.
Yeah. If things aren't going well for you in your race, it could get frustrating quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly. I'm just trying to find where there's multiple cars out here on the track. We are still currently under practice with about 3 minutes remaining, and we caught up with a 51, 22, and 5. 51 leading away right there. Got the 22. That's Michael Mueller has a 22 of Todd Craig on his bumper. And then the 5 of Chad Osborne. So all 3 of these drivers are probably, at least 2 of them are using the draft, ain't they?
Yeah. I think it's going to be pack racing again tonight.
It could be. They're 3 wide right here. Osborne in that 5 might have went up there and scraped the wall a bit. I don't think so, but he may have, in fact, scraped the wall. If he did, he just took a little paint off the right side, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything.
Not going to hurt anything at all. Now, side by side between the 22 and 51, but again, this is only practice. So if you're fans of these drivers, just relax. They make a little contact in practice, people shake that off pretty easy. In the race, though, sometimes, Macaulay, it's not so easy to shake that off.
No. You don't forget either sometimes in the race.
Right. Sometimes you don't forget for 2 or 3 or 5 races.
All right, now I think I'm ready. Trading paints is updated. We're good to go.
So you can actually see the paint jobs. 22's got a little bit different paint job this week. I don't believe I've seen Todd Cray use this paint yet here in the Cup Series, but he's got it tonight. Michael Mueller in a very familiar number 51 car right there. Oh, and well, he's not on the track, but fast man on the leaderboard in practice is now Justin Gann. He don't hold that mark much over this driver right here, the 77 of Derek Rowley. In fact, Rowley was at the top of the board for a while. But Gann able to just sneak in there by .019. That's close, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Time's almost identical. A 364 to a 382. 364 to a 382. That was the difference. Hopefully the audio's working right. I adjusted the volumes on mine and yours and the race cars and just trying to get the perfect mix here. That's probably the 77 we're hearing idling, but there's only about a second left in practice, and whoop, just like that, practice is over.
It's over.
It's over, and we're going to qualifying now. So who are we going on board with here? Oh, and we're going on board, Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
4-car. Throw up our little in-car thing, and you can see we're on board with the 4-car Andrew Mraz. As he goes out, one of the first ones to load in for qualifying, so we're going to ride on this car here. Man, it's a little bouncy getting on the racetrack for this feller.
Yeah, it looked a little tricky there.
You see he's going to run the top of the track, try to build his momentum up on the first lap here. And he's got her up by the wall, Michael McCauley.
Sounds like he's wide open, too. I mean, that's how this car's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it on the mat, don't he? He ain't lifting.
No.
And I think he'll stay high through 3 and 4 just to build the momentum up on lap 1 right here. And I believe lap 2, he'll go to the bottom, and lap 2 will be the money lap. So let's see right here. Coming off of 4 to start lap 2 now. Still on the mat, right on the bottom of the track. Look at that, Macaulay.
It's like Dega and Daytona qualifying here.
It absolutely, that's it. Listening to the car, that's exactly what it sounds like, really. Coming through 3 and 4 for the final time on lap number 2 of qualifying for the 4-car Andrew Mraz. And he's going to shut her down right there, and that's going to move Mraz to the top of the board momentarily. We're on board now with the 77 of Derek Rowley, who's probably on lap number 2 if I had to guess. Rowley was fast in practice, so let's see what the 77 can do right here. Mraz went to second. Someone else went to the top. Man, he got everything he could out of 4 across the line. No pickup, really.
No.
10th on the board, but Michael Mueller, the teammate to the 4-car, went to the top of the board. So now we're going to go on board with Michael Robinson in the 26 car. Robinson's probably on his money lap now, and where's that going to put him? That wasn't his money lap. This is perfect. That worked out good for us, Macaulay.
Yeah, perfect timing here.
That's better than having 2 bootleggers. So he's 16th on his first lap, but that's the throwaway. Working through 3 and 4 on the money lap right here. Let's see where the 26 car is going to wind up. And survey says 11th. So he went up 4 spots there.
Yeah, that's a decent pickup.
Yeah, and you see the 00 car in the top 5 once again. Went on board with the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. This is coming through turns 3 and 4 right here. This will be his money lap. Where's it going to put him? Wow. 5th. Top 5 right there for the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. Good run.
You see how close all those lap times are.
Now we're going to watch Chad Osborne as he crosses the line right here. 5th for Osborne, so he's going to move up to the top 5. Man, those times are close.
Oh,
That's
they are.
crazy. Well, you can see that 0.026 seconds separated Mueller and I believe it was Mraz, right?
Yeah.
No, Mraz fell to fourth, so second is Gann. So 0.026 seconds was the difference between Gann sitting on the pole or Michael Mueller. That's close. And we got a few viewers tuned in. We want to thank you for tuning in to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series live at Charlotte. In the booth, you got Vern and Michael McCauley. Just like every week. And there's Bender. Over under 4. Over under 4. Huh. Man, I don't know.
Under at 2.
You going under at 2?
Yep.
I'm going even at 4, Bender. I'm going to do it different. I'm going to go even at 4. McCauley's going under at 2, which means he'll probably win this one. Is it? Oh, man, is the 17 in the race? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Qualified 16th, but again, where you start doesn't matter. It's where you finish that matters. Right?
Oh, yeah. Start means nothing.
Start means absolutely nothing. It's where you finish. So we are lining up now. We do got a car that's lined up sideways right here, and we definitely got the wrong view on the camera, so we're going to change that. There we go. A little bit broader view right here. We can see a little bit better. That first view, terrible. Absolutely terrible. It said it was cockpit view, but it definitely wasn't on board the 14 car. It did look like it was all up in the quarter panel, though. Looked like they just shoved the camera up the car. We didn't need none of that, did we?
No, it's not necessary.
Closer to the front of the field. Still a good qualifying effort for that 00 right there. Nick Hunt, great qualifying run for him once again. That's kind of been the story for that 00 this season. But the guy he's got to bring home the solid finish. You want to answer that one, Macaulay?
Oh, man.
I'm going to take a look at the points here.
Oh, man, I don't know if I should answer that one.
He'll probably be watching the stream, so he'll join you in the chat there, Bender, when he gets out of bed, right, Macaulay?
Yeah.
Gotta wait for Nation to wake up.
And then he takes his test.
And we got all the drivers getting lined up right here. They take a little bit longer to line up because they extend the lineup so they can do a quick drivers meeting. And this is, every race, so that's why there's the delay, in case anybody was wondering. And if not, I'll be the jackass that brought it all up, huh, Macaulay? I could have just let it go, but no.
You could have.
I could have just went with it, but nope, couldn't do that. Had to explain it. Oh, what just happened there? Everything turned blue, but it's back to normal, and I think we'll be fine. No blue screen of death this time. All right, so I can't wait any longer. I'm going to have to pull up the starting grid. And your pole sitter, we talked about it. It's going to be the 51 of Michael Mueller. Into his outside starting P2. No surprise, and watch out for the 30 tonight, Justin Gann. What's he got, 3 wins on the season and 5 second-place finishes, Macaulay?
Yeah, something like that.
That 30 car has been fast, and he's also the defending champion of this series. So I'd expect to see no less than seeing the 30 competing for a win tonight. Michael McCauley.
No. He'll be up there all race.
Starting third, we're not going to get your name wrong this week. It'll be the 87 of Mitchell Robinson. Boom. Got it right.
First try.
First try. Didn't even mess it up. So starting fourth, you'll see the 4-car of Andrew Mraz. Mraz, another one to keep an eye on. Him and that 51, that whole team, man. They're fast. So let's go to fifth place. You're going to find the 5 of Chad Osborne. Into his outside in sixth is going to be the 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer. Starting seventh, 00 car, Nick Hunt. And we talked about that. Man, he's been qualifying up front race after race. Is tonight going to be the night that the luck is there for him at the end, McCauley?
We'll find out.
I mean, that's the whole question right there. To his outside in eighth, you're going to see Mitch Clark in the 42. Starting ninth, Joshua Kanata in the 16. And to his outside is our new buddy. Been finishing on the podium. That's the 10 of Gary May. McCauley, who's starting 11th?
11th is going to be Todd Cray in the 22. Running actually a different paint this week. 12th, we got Gary Wells in 11. He's actually running a different paint this week. He's got the M&M Ford. Starting 13th, we got Michael Robinson. Got that one right, too.
Yeah, you got it. I got the first one. You got that one.
Starting 14th in the 56 is John Wimbish. And 15th is Casey Duncan. He actually has been missing for a couple weeks, so it's nice to see him back in the car. And 16th, we got
Bootlegger.
17 of Bootlegger of Tommy Haynes. And 17th, we got James Gonier in the 14. 18th, we got Derek Rowley. And then rounding out the field, we got Jonathan Cogswell starting 19th.
So that's going to be our field right there. The other ones it shows are admins. And I got to get back up to the front of the field, get ready for a start. So we'll get up there on the 51 car. Michael Mueller, watch that field down the back straightaway. These guys are getting ready to do some green flag racing for 150 laps. At least. Unless they have a green-white checker at the end, that might make it longer.
Good.
So here we go, getting ready, 2 by 2. How far back, McCauley?
Oh, this is Nation's Line.
All the way to the farmer's market. All the way to the farmer's market down the street.
To the hot dog stand.
Pace car's in. There he goes. He didn't wait around. That 51 was on the gas pedal making noise. I think he kind of said it was good seeing you, but I'm out of here.
Yeah, he didn't wait around there.
It's time to check out. You boys are battling for second now. Had to restart the timing screen real fast. Yep, that failed to work, but we'll pretend like it did. As long as we pretend, McCauley, that's all that matters, right?
No one will know.
I want to get back here towards middle of the pack where they're still side by side. You can see the first 4 of these guys are in line. And then when you get to 5th right there, we got a battle for the 5th position, and one of them is the 5 car. Side by side with the 99. And that's a battle to get in the top 5 right here. Now they're going to fall in line, so that's going to put, what, the first 7 or 8 of them in line?
Yep. Next battle's Nick Hunt back there.
00 car trying to go forward here. Nick started 7th. He's occupying 8th right now, but he was in a battle for it, but no more, man. I'll tell you, that outside line doesn't seem to be working out very well for these guys here early on, McCauley.
No. Looks like you need to just hug that line on the bottom there.
Yeah, who's caught up there now? What number is that?
When the up front there, so the 99 behind them, it would be, I think, Mitch Clark.
Yeah, the 42. They got a similar paint scheme. That will be the 42. Meanwhile, back up front, you got a couple of teammates up here running nose to tail, and that's going to be the 51 of Michael Mueller, who's led this thing for the first 4 laps, and now his teammate, the 4-car Andrew Mraz, has found his rear bumper. He found it.
Yeah.
He started fourth. He's driven up there a few spots, and he found the bumper. So these guys will probably, if I had to guess, stay in line and try to draft out a little bit, as you see Gann in a battle for third. That is a straight-up battle with the 44 car, the 5 car of Osborne right behind him. Now, that car says 44, but that ain't the 40. That's, in fact, scored as the 87 car, isn't it?
Yeah.
So number not matching the car number not matching the registered number.
Yeah.
Throwing us off again, Michael McCauley.
Doesn't take much to throw us off, though.
Exactly. They can't do that because we're easily confused.
Yeah, we got Mitchell and Michael. Numbers are mismatched.
Makes a guy want to grab an extra bootleg.
Oh, yeah.
You got them ready, Michael McCauley?
No, they're sold out down the road.
What?
I know. I went after work, went to go get one or 2 or 3, and they were gone.
Went to get 1 or 20.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any. No flavors at all, huh?
No.
Oh. What's Pennsylvania trying to do to you?
God, I don't know. They're trying to kill me.
So that 00 car, man, he's in a battle again. You see the 26 right there underneath of him. That's going to be Michael Robinson. And then you got John Wimbish right behind him in the Napa Auto Parts number 56 car. That's a pretty good battle right here.
Yeah, definitely is.
Nick's gonna want to try to move forward here, not backwards.
No, it looks like that outside has nothing in it right now.
Maybe you hope as the tires wear a little bit that, you know, a guy can, and it looks like the 00 was able to hold on there and get a good run out of that turn 2 down the back straightaway, and he's going to hold on to the spot right here. And now if you look, the 56 of Wimbish is on the outside of the 26. So he, too, is going to try to grab a spot on that high side, and we're going to see if it works.
Yeah, and then we got Justin Gann up here going for second. The high side maybe coming in because we got Justin Gann on the outside, Chad Osborne, he just dropped down low.
Yeah, and that's a battle. That is clearly the better battle to watch up here right now. This is for P2, and Mraz fighting back on the inside right here. And the 5 of Chad Osborne's going to dip down underneath of him and almost make contact with the 30. Wow.
Yeah, that was close.
That's going to let Mraz keep the P2 position momentarily. That was really close.
That could have got ugly real quick.
I thought we were going to see caution number 1, but they must have seen Bender's over under, and I said even at 4, and you said 2, and they're like, screw both these guys.
We're going to get 0.
This is a car right here that no matter where he started in the field, I suspected that he would be coming forward, and I'm right. 22 of Todd Cray.
Yeah, no matter what, he finds his way up there.
He's up to the 6th position right now, moving in on the back of the 16 of Kanata. Josh Kanata, and then you got the 5 of Chad Osborne right there. Kanata's going to get to the outside of the 5 car right here. And the 22 looks like he might follow him, so.
Ooh, Josh Osborne went up the track again there.
Well, a little bit of door loving, maybe. I think the 5 had to check up a little bit because not only is the 16 going to blow by, the 22 is going to get by him as well. Michael Robinson with a fan. Or Mitchell Robinson. That time I did mix them up. McCullough. Now we're side by side for second once again. 4 car hung on the outside this time.
Yeah, Michael Mueller's pulling away while
Mueller's loving it, man. They go side by side. He pulls out 5/6 of a second. I'll tell you what, Gann is giving that 30 car everything he's got, and he may slide him here. No. Not this time. 4-car holding strong on the outside. 16 of Kanata lined up out there with them. Look at that. 4-car able to hold the 30 off once again. But I think the 30's going to get another look to his inside, and he might get him cleared this time. Nope. They're 2x2. Look at the side draft and how close that was between the 30 and the 4. These guys are riding right on each other's doors right now. One little mistake, and door loving happens, and wall riding, and all kinds of stuff, McCullough.
Yeah.
It leads the bet, and contact right there, just slight, but it was there. This is the kind of battle you want to be on. This is for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Look at that. Gann's going to slide him. Gann got him, slid him, and then through the block. That's what you got to do, man. You got to break the guys running. That's what Gann was doing right there. And it worked.
He had to do it.
It worked, and he kept the spot. Well, if you don't go down like that, you just open the door for the crossover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did the right thing there, and he closed the door on that crossover, and that's going to drop them all single file up in the front. But that's going to break up the teammates and put Gann in between the 51 and the 4. Not a bad move.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
But I'm paying attention to who's behind the 4 right now, and I think you see it.
Yep.
And
Best friends here.
We know if these two get side by side, sparks might actually fly. Well, here we go, 22-4. Look at that. Look how close it is. You couldn't put a business card between those two cars, McCauley.
No.
But look at the 99 of Lipster going to give the 22 a push right by him.
That was power.
Wow. Now it's going to recycle. The 99's going to end up on the outside of the 4. And the 4's going to have his teammate right there, Kanata, in the 16 to help. This is racing right here. But Todd Cray in the 22 up to 3rd. Mark it down, lap 19.
From 11th.
From 11th, exactly. And this has been all green flag racing for the first 20 laps right here. Mitch Clark, Mitchell Robinson, and Derek Rowley. That's who Joshua Hicks is pulling for here. We're going to take a look at all 3 of those drivers in a second. And look at that, the 99 battles the 4 off on the high side. So even with the help from the 16, the 4 wasn't able to hold off the 99. So let's go find some drivers for this guy. First one's going to be the 87 of Mitchell Robinson right here. Says 44 on his car. His registered number, though, is 87. And he disappeared. He's back now. He blinked momentarily, so now let's go find Derek Rowley in the 77. Rowley's back here in the 16th position in the 77 car. Maybe a little damage on the left rear of that race car right here.
Yeah, that's what I was just taking a close look at.
Well, yeah, that quarter's definitely been in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That could be affecting his speed. And then the other one we got is Mitch Clark. So that's the 42. He's riding up here in the 12th position.
He's got
damage on the left rear as well. It matches his teammate. That car in front of him ain't got no damage, though. That's Gary May.
No.
May currently in the 11th position right now in the Wrangler number 10. So, and we know Gary, he'll go up there late. Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
We get to about lap 70, 65, 70, then you'll start seeing the 10 move a little bit forward.
Just rides around for a while. It's about halfway.
We're on a lead battle now. Mueller's got it. Gann wants it, and so does Todd Cray. And the 30 and the 22 is going to move to the bottom. The 51, though, is going to fight back hard on the high side. The 51's led it since the drop of the green flag. You don't want to give it up right here on 25 or 5. He has no choice in the matter now. The 22 stayed with the 30. Give him a nice push. That's going to put the 30 by the 51, and Justin Gann's your new leader. Now the battle's for second. 22 of Todd Cray side by side with the 51 of Michael Mueller. This is good racing.
Oh, it definitely is. Now we got Todd Cray. Oh, I thought he was going to come on the inside there.
3 wide.
3 wide.
3 wide for the lead, just like that. 22 of Todd Cray to
4
the
wide.
bottom and to the front. He started where? 12th? 11th. The 22 of Todd Cray starting in the 11th position. He's under fire, though. And he lost it. He had to lead momentarily, and Mueller in the 51 went and took it back. No, thank you. This is my lead. And now look at Gann back there caught in a battle with the 99 of Lipstruer. Both times the 22 got good runs, the 99 pushed them. Did you notice that, Macaulay?
Yeah.
Those two cars are working together really well. So the 22 isn't going to want to see that 99 jump back too far.
No.
But look for that later in the race, and the way they're getting the runs right there and working on that, you know, that might be something on restarts later in the race that can really help a couple of teammates out.
Yeah, something to remember for later.
So you learn it now, and then you go use it later. But I think we're going to start doing it through the field. And we're going to start with the leader, Michael Mueller. How did he get there? I don't know. He started first, and he's been up there battling ever since. But he's maintaining it, isn't he, Macaulay?
Yeah. Had a little battle there for a little bit.
P2, though, this cat come from the 11th starting position. And this driver's fast, man. Week in and week out, doesn't matter what track it is, that's a 22 of Todd Cray. And then another fast one, and you can just look at the results on the website. Justin Gann, the defending series champion for the Hyperdrive Cup Series. And he's won 3 times this season. He's finished second so many times I run out of fingers to count them, Michael Macaulay. You go back to 4th, and you got the 4 car just matching his position. He started 4th. He's in 4th. That's Andrew Mraz. He's been as high as, what, 2nd?
Yep.
Mraz isn't a lightweight. He's another fast one. Watch out for the 4 car. Then his teammate, Joshua Kanata, right there in the 16, sitting back in the 5th spot. Kanata worked his way up a little bit, too. He didn't start up there, Macaulay.
No, started 9th.
And you see the 4 now going to go for a spot on the 30, and we got a battle for that position, but we're doing it through the field, so we're going to move back to the 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer. Jarrett Lipstruer currently in the 6th position. Having a good race. We've seen him working well with the 22 car, Todd Cray. He pushed Todd Cray up to a couple of spots, Macaulay.
Yeah.
You go back one more, this guy's been in the battle. All 31 laps so far. That's a 5 of Chad Osborne, currently in the 7th position. We go back to 8th. We're going to find Michael Robinson in the 26 car. It's Michael Robinson this time, not Mitchell. Michael. So Michael Robinson in the 26, currently 8th, and on his bumper is going to be the 14 of James Glenier.
He's picked up a few spots, too, from the start.
Glenier's picked up a few. He's on the move right here. And then look at the top 10. There he is. Gary May currently scored in the 10th position. He's got a spot since the last time we've seen him, Macaulay.
Yep.
And then you go back and find John Wimbish right here in the 56 Napa Auto Parts machine. John currently in the 11th position, just outside the top 10. Then we go back and find the 27 right here, Jonathan Cogswell, currently scored in the 12th position. And then right behind him's a bootlegger, Tommy Haynes in the 17. There's where all your bootleggers went.
Yeah, I think so.
Haynes had him shipped to him. His crew building it up, ready for the celebration here at Charlotte tonight, but he's got about 12 more guys to get around, don't he?
Yeah, he's got a little work to do.
So we'll go back to 14th, and this is a little surprising, and the car does have a little damage on the back of it. That's the 00 of Nick Hunt. It does look like the car's got a little damage back there.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Maybe somebody tuned his quarter panel up for him, and the car just ain't getting around the track as good, and he's back here in the 14th spot. Then we go back to 15th. We're going to find a 42 right here, Mitch Clark.
I saw smoke there somewhere.
Someone going on the pit road. Then we go to 16th. We'll find a 77 of Derek Rowley. And then Mitchell.
Oh,
Who wrecked? Oh,
we
there
got
it is.
Justin
I got it.
Gann,
I got it. And I believe this happened due to green flag pit stops, but let's get off the in-car. We were almost all the way through the field, so we're going to back it up. We got Gann in the 30 right here, the 5 of Osborne. Yes, the 16 got on the brakes to pit, and the 30 was right there, man. And I don't know who paid the worst price for that one. The 30 got into him pretty good. The 77 right here, Derek Rowley, though, may have paid the ultimate price.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it one more time. It just happened so fast. Let's get to the 30 of Gann. Gann, keep in mind, Justin Gann in the 30s in the second position at this point. And he's following the 16 right here of Kanata. And it looked like Kanata just gets on the binders to go to pit road, and Gann wasn't expecting it. That's exactly what happened. Man, I think Gann might have got the worst of that one now that I look at it again. He not only
pretty destroyed here.
Yeah, he not only got into the back of the 16 hard, but it unfortunately put him in the outside wall. And you hate to see that. I mean, we're 37 laps in, and that's it. Charlotte's one of those tracks that creates that. I mean, you're carrying a lot of speed around this place, Macaulay, and it ain't like the guy that they got brake lights.
No.
You know what I mean? So a guy checks up that quick, and you can't see it, and it don't give you time to react, and it just ends badly. But that puts us under caution flag number 1. We hate to see it for all the drivers involved. And just like that, man, and I think Gann's towing maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he disconnected.
Or he dropped out. That's tough right there.
Yeah.
And somehow I broke the camera, but I'm going to tune up on it with a crescent wrench and try to fix it real quick. A bootlegger and a crescent wrench can fix anything.
And a butt kicker.
Yeah. Well, a butt kicker fixes a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, on other more positive notes, if she's watching tonight, there's a young lady, actually a little girl, that I want to wish a happy birthday to. So happy birthday, Angel. If you are tuned in, happy birthday to you. Somebody smash a like button if any of you around Angel are watching, so she can get her happy birthday wish. I told her that she would get it, and I give it to her.
Yeah, I got thumbs up going for her.
I have to ask Hal Amy her age, but I'm thinking it's 4 maybe. 3 or 4. But I'm probably going to go with 3 maybe. It's just a rough estimate, Michael McCulley. But she is she's the broadcast crew's youngest fan that I know of. So we definitely have to wish her happy birthday. And she's
definitely.
It's Hal's granddaughter. She's an awesome, awesome young lady. Six. Holy crap, Hal, I was way off. Hal, fix me. Was she watching? Did she get her happy birthday? That's what matters. I'm not guessing ages no more. I'll be guessing Macaulay like 19.
Nope. We're older than that.
So I can tell you what the caution did. It kind of changed the front of the field around a little bit. The 18 of Casey Duncan right there is getting his lap back. But your leader with 1 to go is going to be the 22 of Todd Cray. And then you got the 14 of James Gannier on his outside starting P2. But Michael Robinson in the 26 is going to be starting third. And watch out because little bootlegger found out how to get him some spots.
Yeah.
Macaulay. If it works, right?
Doesn't matter how you get them.
Whether you get them on pit road or the racetrack, it doesn't matter. They're still positions that count, and that's the part that matters, is that it counts. And just like you can pick up positions on pit road, you can also what? Lose
pitch. Yep.
Easily. And I can tell you a driver that happened to. A couple of them. 51 back there, 4-car. And maybe, I don't know, different strategies. I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
I think some of the guys that actually pitted before that happened, and I think the 51 may have been one of them.
Yeah, they got caught under.
They got caught under that caution. That's right. Pace car's in. And Todd Cray's hard on the gas pedal. And there they go. The field is off to green flag racing once again. Only for the second time this evening. So they can get 3 more cautions by my count, Macaulay. And they can get 1 more by yours. So, but they can still defeat us both and go green the rest of the way. If they do, then we both lose.
Yeah.
Man, the battle's up front, though, isn't it? Todd Cray's got the lead. Joshua Kanata wants it. So does a bunch of guys up here.
Everybody wants behind.
Michael Robinson there, and look at the bootlegger fighting on the outside, Tommy Haynes. He's got help from a teammate, Wimbish, in the 56, but look at the 14 of Gannier. James Gannier underneath that 16 of Kanata. And he's going to clear him, maybe. With the help of the bootlegger, he did. Bootlegger done snuck in there and pushed the 14 right to the front, Macaulay. Not to the front, but the second. Maybe to the front. Look at the run the 14 got.
Died out just too soon.
Man, 17 in a battle with the 16. 26, 56, 5, and 4. Look at that battle. Contact, 4-car. Wow. 4-car went for a ride.
He's still rolling.
He's on it. He's stuck on his lid. And we got to take another look at that. Let's watch the 4-car, 5-car right here. Oh, talking about that move up from earlier, Macaulay.
Yeah.
And this is what it could have ended in then, and this time, unfortunately, it did. And now,
and I think Nick Hunt might have got part of that too.
Not good for the 4, and we'll back up one more time, see if we can see what happened. Anything happened to the doubles? Yes, he did. He caught him on the right side as he went by right there. Macaulay, you're exactly right. Ouch. So,
yeah.
Caution number 2 on the Bender over under 4. They're right at your limit, Macaulay. You called 2.
Yep.
I called 4, so one of us is going to be right, not both of us. Probably neither one of us is going to be right, to be honest with you. They could get 3.
They could.
Or they could stay at 2. But not over 4. I mean, I said 4. I didn't say over it. I went even. Over, under, I was even. But we're 44 laps in, so about a third of the way into the race, Macaulay.
Yeah. They're ticking away.
Working out good for my count. Not yours. My count, not yours.
Yeah, we can go green the rest of the way after this.
We could. We've seen it happen before.
Oh, we have.
We've actually seen it happen more than one time. And there's some bent up sheet metal, so I wouldn't be surprised these guys don't fall in line and we see it happen again. But I know that restarts breed cautions. And I think that that's going to be worth 4 of them tonight. we all know what restarts bring.
Oh yeah.
You got guys restarting side by side. You know you can go flat-footed with this car on fresh tires here. So the draft comes into play. You know what I mean? And you get such a run when you're behind a guy in a draft like that if you can get to his inside or outside, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's hard to let off.
It's hard to lift. Yep. Some people can do it, and other people can't. And unfortunately for some of them, that's how cars end up bent up. People end up on their roof and this and that and everything around it. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, but I'm going to pretend like I do. We want to thank all the viewers for tuning in so far for the first third of the race, and we hope you're enjoying this race here at Charlotte with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series as much as me and Michael McCauley are. They're not disappointing at Charlotte, are they?
No, it's been exciting so far.
These Cup cars are fun to watch regardless. But it makes a couple of guys kind of want to jump out of the booth in a car tonight. We're going to get the one to go this time, you reckon?
I believe so.
Right past the Toyota restart zone here, and they're going side by side, so that is going to be the one to go, I believe.
Yep, lights are out.
Lights are out on the pace car. So next time by, we'll be back to green flag racing, and I'll tell you what, the field might have shrunk a couple cars.
Yeah, a few dropped out.
I'm counting 14 right here on the track. There's more than that still in it. Mraz is on pit road. Probably Wells and Duncan. Actually, Duncan's on the racetrack, I believe. He's coming back on the track now. And Wells is on the track too. Yep. So we're going to go up front right here with your race leader on the restart. That's going to be the 14 of James Gannier.
Started 17th.
He's drove his way through the field, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 of Todd Cray's going to restart in 8th. So we got 14, 16, 56, 26, and 5, your top 5. For all you Mitch Clark fans, so 42 is going to restart in the 6th position. 3rd row outside, and the pace car's in, and there goes Gannier. He didn't waste no time. And the 5 is already on the back of the 56, pushing him up to 3rd right there, past the 26. Couple guys working together. 26 hung up on the outside right here. 5 car, Chad Osborne trying to get the spot away. And look at the 22 of Todd Cray. He's not
making moves.
Not wasting any time making moves and getting back up there to him, is he?
No.
Todd Cray in the 22 car. Started 11th tonight. Led some laps, worked his way all the way up front. The best part about that is he's done that during green flag racing, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, nothing under caution. He's lost more under caution.
In the 22 going after the 26 right now. That's for the 5th position. 26, though, give Michael Robinson credit. He's holding on to it. No longer. 22 takes the top 5. Do you think the 14's filling the draft from the 16?
Yeah.
Just maybe a little bit.
A little push here and there.
56 coming into the picture right here.
Oh, we went up the track there.
Yeah, 14 went up, and that's going to open the door right here for the 16 of Josh Kanata, and he's going to take the lead out of it. Man, it looks like everybody went to the bottom right there. I don't think they know where to go. Todd Cray's going to stay on the top of the track, and he's going to get on the 14's bumper and push him back to second and maybe back to the lead before they're done. Oh, 14 goes to the outside. Cray said, I don't think so, right to the bottom. That's a crafty move right there. That's just a veteran move from the 22.
Yeah, definitely.
And now he's battling for the lead just like that. So what was it, 4 or 5 laps after that last restart there? 22 restarted 8th, right back to the front.
Didn't take long there.
No, that's what getting to the front that easily is what wins races. He played the 14 perfectly to get up there, Macaulay.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
That's how you use the draft. You see Osborne, though, Chad Osborne in the 5 car up to the 2nd spot right now. Good run for that 5 car tonight. He's going to get a little bumper love from the 14 of Gannier. Sometimes, though, you get the bumper love and you get that big run and there's nowhere to go, Macaulay.
Yeah, we've seen it already.
Unfortunately, we've seen it one time and it led to contact. 16 car, 56. That's 4th and 5th. That 22's just strong out front.
He's going to be tough to get around up here.
And this is probably going to be hard to believe, but that 51 car, Michael Mueller, is actually stranded a lap down, Macaulay.
Yeah, he needs one more caution.
He is the first car 1 lap down, so if they get another caution and he's not involved in it, he can get the lucky dog. But man, you don't expect that out of the 51 car.
No, definitely not.
And they were so loud when they come by that last time, I thought it was going to break my headset. It crackled in my left ear. I'm like, what the hell? Man, that 22 is strong.
Yeah, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it.
He's keeping them off the old back bumper, isn't he?
Yeah.
You don't want a guy rubbing on that bumper too much. You get you sideways and out of shape, and next thing you know, you got bent sheet metal and a pissed-off crew. They're like, what'd you do that for? 2nd place. Osborne, Gannier, Kanata. They're just opening up the door for Cray to pick up some more time on them.
Yeah.
There's the 5 of Osborne. Kanata's going to get the spot, and the 5's going to come under fire from the 56 of Wimbish. Wimbish working the outside. It looks like after they get, 10, 12, 15 laps, maybe the outside line starts to work a little bit.
Ooh. Contact.
Man, this is a bad one for a couple of cars right here, namely one of them we were watching. So we're going to have to click it back one time, take a look at what happened, and man, contact up in front of them too. Got another guy. What was the other car number that just got caught up in that?
It's the Mitch Clark.
Was it Mitch?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he disconnected, so.
Michael Robinson was in it.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of right there. So we're watching it from Mitch Clark's vantage point right here. 42 on the outside of the bootlegger, Tommy Haynes. 56 turned right in front of him. Nowhere for the 42 to go.
I wonder if Michael Mueller actually get the lucky dog because he got a little piece of that.
We'll go back here and look at it from Mueller's vantage point here and see what happens with the 51. I think he's fine. I think he'll probably get it. How many laps they have on that stint? Can't tell because they pitted. I think 15. So if he don't get the lucky dog, he could
take the wave around.
Take the wave around, right.
Hope for a quick caution.
All right, over under. McCauley has effectively been eliminated.
Yep, bomb out.
You're out of that challenge. I'm still in it. We are 60 of 150 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway this evening. And if you're tuning in and for some reason can't read the description, we are with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. Not calling anybody retarded, McCauley.
No.
Maybe it's in small letters on their phone. They can't read the small letters without their binoculars. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Or magnifying glass, so we'll just tell you what's going on. We're going to give you a play-by-play of all the action here this evening.
Been a lot so far.
And if you like what you're hearing, I'm Vern Bradley. And if you don't like it, I'm Nation 01. You think that feller's rolled out of bed or got dropped back off by the aliens yet?
He's still with the aliens.
No, they don't put up with them that long. McCauley. No. They ain't going to put up with them that long. They're going to boot them. So was our... I think Mueller got the wave around, didn't he?
Yep, he's going to take the wave around here.
He didn't get the lucky dog. So he must have been scored with contact in that. We got Hal laughing again. Nation will be on here in a minute. That's 2 nights in a row. It's not our fault that the aliens keep dropping them back off, is it, Michael McCauley?
He's doing something that they don't want him.
They just drop them back off to us every time. Yeah, we got a couple cars right here that are going to take the wave around. It looks like the 51 of Mueller's one of them. Then we got a black and green machine.
Casey Duncan there.
Casey Duncan, yep. Duncan's actually, he was a couple laps down, so good move for the 18 car.
Yeah, 24.
Get one of the laps here, and then if, you know, you might get to be the first car lap down and catch a quick caution, which could be the final caution of the race because that'd put it at caution number 4 then, McCauley.
And Miraz is actually back out there now, too. Missing a front end and everything, but he's out there.
He's got them modified now. That's all he needs. I bet Nation's got a nose piece for sale on eBay.
Oh, it's already sold. No, it's a Ford though, so he didn't want
it. You're right. He put it back, but he didn't put it back where he got it, which was the front of that car.
Yeah.
Hal. You got to read that stuff, Macaulay. All right, pace car's in. We're back to green flag racing right here on lap 62 with the Hyperdrive Cup Series. And your leader is Todd Cray in the 22 car. I don't know how it works out, but man, that 22 just finds its way at the front, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Man, look at the racing back here with the bootlegger, Tommy Haynes. Chad Osborne in the 5 car, and then what do we got back behind him there? 99, Lipster.
Yep, he's known to be a good pusher so far tonight.
I think he's going to get up there and push on that 17, get him around the 5 car. They got the 5 hung on the outside on this restart right here, and they're going to try to use those fresh tires in that bottom line and get around them a little bit faster. That's going to allow the first 4 cars to say bye-bye. It's almost like when, well, look, 99's going to pull ahead right here. I think the 5 may have actually backed out of it a bit that time, Macaulay.
Yeah, looked like it.
I think he probably seen the first 4 getting away, and he realized it was a little better decision to just drop in line right there. You get back in a draft and you live to fight another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you can see they're going to pull right back up on that lead pack right here, and the 99's going to go all over the back of the 17 momentarily. Now the 14's going to jump on the bumper of the 16, and they're jumping so many bumpers around here, I just don't want no part of it. I'm not trading bumpers with nobody tonight.
No.
Yeah, he's checking out to see who all was in there, Hal. Spying on you. I'm sure he'll tune into the broadcast at one time or another tonight. He checks his phone and then he goes to his computer about, what, 15, 20 minutes later, Macaulay?
Yeah, that's what he did last night.
Because it takes him about 15 or 20 minutes to get woke up enough to do it.
He knew Bender was in there. You might get in faster.
It's good to see Bender watching the broadcast.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a through the field, kind of let people know who's still in the race and, you know, who's where your favorite driver's at. We're going to start up front, obviously. Hi, Diana. I think Hal already told her, but every one of us in the broadcast booth, me and Michael Macaulay both of every one of us here, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Want to wish little Miss Angel a very, very special happy birthday.
Yes.
So the 22 of Todd Cray is your leader. Joshua Kanata in the 16 car going to be P2 right now. This is a pretty good battle, too. These guys are right on top of each other. Then you go back to third, you're going to find a 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer, and we know the 99 works well with the 22, and he's not far behind him now. But the 22 don't need any help, does he?
Yeah.
He's already in the top spot, so now he's going to have the 99 behind him right here. So we're going to go back to fourth before it changes, and we're going to find the 14 of James Gannier. And we did that before they swapped positions, so it don't throw me off. So Gannier's in fourth, third now. So we'll go to fifth, and it's going to be the 5 of Chad Osborne. And don't look too far back. But we got the bootlegger right behind Osborne. That's the 17 of Tommy Haynes riding in the 6th spot. And look who's on his bumper, Macaulay.
Number 10.
Yep. How many laps what lap did I say? 65, 70?
Yep, somewhere around there.
I guess a guy called it right. And there's that Wrangler number 10 car just making his way up towards the front, man. That's how you do it. Gary May riding in the 7th spot. He's got about 4 more to pick up, and he's going to be in the broadcast booth with us afterwards again, Macaulay.
Yeah, he's working his way there.
Then we go back again. There's the 00. Nick Hunt in the 00 car back in the 8th position. The way Nick's race started out and has went midway through, this is a very nice recovery for that 00 car. In the 8th position right now, hanging on pretty good. You go back to 9th, and we've seen this guy take a wave around. Don't quite have the speed, though, because of the older tires and stuff, Macaulay.
No, he needs a caution.
But he is on the lead lap. That's the important thing here. He needs a caution, and I need a caution. That'll even it out. So we go back to 10th, and you find a 26 car, Michael Robinson. Rounding out your top 10 right here. He's right behind the 00 car. We see Michael Robinson up in the front, mid-pack back here, and he's been back and forth, Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to 11th, and we're going to find that 27 car right there, Jonathan Cogswell. And I think Cogswell he's 2 laps down.
Yeah, 2 laps right now.
Michael Robinson's a lap down, and Cogswell's 2 laps down. Then not going by position, we're just going by cars that are on the racetrack. So we're going to go back next and find Gary Wells, who's in the 16th position. And Wells is several laps down right here. But the important thing is the 11 M&M's cars out there making laps. Same for this driver right here, Casey Duncan in the 18 car. Had an extended stay on pit road, and the guy's out here making some laps, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then the other one he's on pit road again right here, but he's still in the race car. That's going to be the number 4, Andrew Mraz. So that's your Through the Field. Brought to you tonight by Butt Kicker. Not just will it up your sim racing experience, but your girlfriend will love it too. Is she there tonight, Macaulay?
No, she is not.
Okay. Probably watching the stream, though.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Yep. I might as well pack my bags now.
Pack the bags. She don't live there, does she?
She does, but she's not here tonight.
Oh, she does live there. I just got Macaulay evicted from his house.
I'll change the locks. I'll change the locks tonight.
We got a new leader, by the way.
99.
99, Jarrett Lipster. Those guys, Lipster decided to take the lead while we were back there doing it through the field. How dare him change a position like that?
Supposed to wait.
You got to wait for us. We hadn't caught back up yet. Those guys, though, were working together real well through most of the race. And I bet if a guy checked, they're in the same Discord channel, Macaulay.
Oh, they probably are.
I'm not going to guarantee it, but no, actually they're not.
No. Nope, they're not.
Todd Cray's the lone wolf, man.
Yeah.
He said, teammates, where I come from, there is none.
Don't need them.
Looks like the 22's kind of sizing them up right here. Running a little bit different line. Same result. Right to the bumper. Every once in a while, though, it appears like the 22 might lay back just a little bit. They're working around well, they're not. They're just moving all around. It was the 18 that was the lap car there. Casey Duncan dropping another lap after he took the wave around. That's due to old tires.
Yeah, and Michael Mueller pitted now.
Ooh. I think Cray actually had to lift out of it a little bit there to stay out of the 99. Lipster's got a pretty fast hot rod, man.
Yeah.
And I think you and I might end up calling it a droll tonight. I think these guys might end it at 3 cautions. The way it's looking, they got her pretty straightened out now.
Yeah.
But in about 10 laps, they'll be making green flag pit stops.
Yeah, they can be interesting. We saw what happened on the first green flag.
Absolutely. You see the 10 car right here, Gary May riding in the 7th position still, 1.3 seconds behind the next car there. May's just got to kind of catch up with that draft there from them top 6.
He's got a little damage, so I don't know if that's holding him back any.
Now he's still just got to come into the right line, Macaulay. The rhythm has to find Gary May. He does not have to find the rhythm. Still having a great run. This driver has had awesome runs the past, 3 or 4 weeks, Macaulay?
Yeah, he's been on a hot streak lately.
He's a fun guy to talk to with the interviews, and just all around good guy right there. And I'll tell you what, that bootlegger right there is going to make you wish Pennsylvania wasn't out of bootleggers.
I know.
He's got her up there, man. He's in the top 5. Tommy Haynes, we're talking about, driver of the 17. Hi, Adriana. So Lipster's got the lead. Cray is in a battle with the 16 of Kanata. And that's a battle for second, and that's been going on for, 5, 10, 6 laps? I don't know.
Yeah, ooh. Big push there from James Kinnear.
Push him right by the 22, and that's going to end the battle for second. Kanata now has it. And Cray has now fallen back a spot.
Maybe another spot here. Nope.
Now he's going to hold off the 14 right here. The 14 just didn't quite get the push from the bootlegger back there, Tommy Haynes. That bootlegger ain't going to do a lot of pushing right now. There's still some laps to be turned, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's too early yet.
Cray back in a battle for second. He's going to find himself on the outside of the 16 of Kanata. And who's Kinnear going to go with now? It looks like Todd Cray.
Ooh.
Wow. Look at the run. That almost pushed Cray all the way to the lead. It put them side by side with the 99 and little bit of
bang there.
Little bit of door banging, huh?
3 what? Nope.
Keep that up, boys. You're going to prove Vern right. We're going even Steven tonight.
The way they're racing.
Kinnear, though, is going to change that battle again. Look. It worked. Kinnear pushes the 22 right to the front, and now Kinnear's going to go side by side with the 99. And look at that. He's going to get by because the bootlegger's there. And the bootlegger's going for third, but the bootlegger didn't get no help. You see that?
Yeah, you need help.
He's actually going to not go forward.
No, he may have actually lost a spot there.
Going for third, and Hi, Denise. Good to see all of you in the stream tonight. So the bootlegger's riding on the back bumper right there, the 16. Now he's all the way up at the wall.
Yeah, there's a different approach there.
I think he's trying different stuff right here, maybe to see what kind of run he gets down the straightaway. Well, didn't work out too bad. That's exactly what he's doing. Look at the line, Macaulay.
Yeah, might as well do it now.
Oh, green flag pit
Ooh.
stops, 14 of Ganier's on pit road, and that was almost number 4, by the way. Did you see how close that was?
Yeah, that was too close for comfort.
That was
there.
almost number 4. Almost. But almost don't count in racing. You didn't almost win. Because you didn't win.
Yeah.
Lipster second, the 99, 17, Tommy Haynes third, 16, Josh Kanata in fourth. I don't want to say anything or brag or nothing like that, but look who's in fifth. Damage or not, man, that 00 just finds his way up there too.
Yeah.
But we got green flag pit stops going on, lap 33. You seen the 5 car, he was actually pitting or coming off pit road, but in the process of pitting. So we're going to keep on with the leader right here. He's got about a half a second on second place, and we're going to figure out we're going to see when they pit. Because your top 5 cars right now, maybe 6 cars, have not yet hit pit road. They got 34 laps on them, so it's not going to be long.
No. Is it now? Nope.
Nope. Todd Cray's going to keep it out another lap right here. Actually, so's the 2 behind him. We are lap 95 of 150, so this next pit stop won't do it for him, Macaulay.
No.
They'll have to make another one. Maybe this time. They got 35 laps on it. At least now they're going to show us how far they can go on fuel.
Yeah, they may want to stretch it to see, may get one more stop after this.
Man, I don't think they can stretch it 25 laps, dude. Or 20 laps. That's a long way, Macaulay. They're pushing 36 right here.
I need to fix my calculator.
The one thing you don't want to do, though, is you do not want to run yourself out of fuel. Especially doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That will just destroy it. Here they come right now. But the bootlegger stays out. Tommy Haynes stays out. So this is lap 37 for the 17 car. And I don't know if that's a huge benefit, staying out that extra lap right there.
No.
Maybe
Do you get a point for leading a lap?
Well, I don't know if they do that here or not. I don't know how they point their bonuses. He's going to come in now. No, he's not.
Oh.
Lap 38 for the 17 car Tommy Haynes. That's a lot of laps on this run. He's going to show it. They can go close, isn't he, Macaulay?
Yeah.
But even then, it'd still be 10 laps short if he got 40 on it. And he's not going to. He's going to come to pit road now.
Yep.
So let's say 39. And there's 52 to go. So the math don't add up. Right?
No, don't add up there.
But the other thing you don't want to do right here is make mistakes in speed on pit road or anything. You get a penalty on pit road and they go green the rest of the way. That just puts a nail in it, man. He's going to drop back a few spots staying out, too. Is Kanata not... Yeah, Kanata pitted, didn't he?
Yep, he hit it.
He's going to be your leader after it. By 1.2 seconds over Lipster. You see
Todd
that?
Gray. Yeah.
I think Kanata stopped before him, probably. Oh, the aliens once again have returned Nation 01, Macaulay.
Wow.
Once again, they have returned the feller.
I'm done with him.
I don't think he's going to ever see Xenu. I seen it, Hal. The aliens returned him. All right, so Lipster and Cray have caught the 16 now. I'm looking at the stint, and that's what it is. There's probably 3 laps difference between his tires and the other two. And there's the little alien emoji. That's who had Nation once again. No kidding. They're going to go right by him. Look at that. Difference in 3 laps on the tires. You see the 99 of Lipster back to the front. Todd Cray in the 22 right up to second. I don't know why they keep taking him, Diana. I really don't. For the life of me, I can't figure out why they would continue to take Nation 01. Can you, Macaulay?
I have no clue.
They bring him back every time and say damaged goods.
They try to put them on eBay and they can't sell them.
He's got a sticker on him that constantly says return to sender. So look in the 4th position, Michael Macaulay, and tell me what you see.
I see the 10. Gary May.
Gary May. He's 1 position away from being back on the podium again. This is good, because if he can do that in the chase starting next week, that 10 can be a contender for the championship here.
Yeah, definitely could be.
Gary May in the Wrangler 10 is, and he's done this towards the end of the regular season here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good time to start doing it.
Yeah, real good time to start building that momentum. And man, the 10 cars just had some awesome finishes, and we hope it holds on that way for 45 laps here. I don't know, 40-something laps. But if it stays green, Michael Macaulay, we're going to bring one hell of a finish to you tonight.
Yeah.
Because who's up here now might not be who wins it. And I'll tell you what, Kanata never give up and laid over and let them guys go, did he?
No, he's fighting back.
He's fighting back on the outside of the 22, and Kanata's going to go back to second. He cleared him. Yep. Return to sender, Diana. That's the sticker that they put on the feller, and then below that it says damaged goods.
Oh, can Nation see the chat from earlier? Can he answer Bender's question?
I don't know. You want to tell him what was that in this one?
Yeah, it was in this one.
Oh. I think he can see all the live chat if he scrolls back up there, Michael.
Yeah, he should be able to.
I think if he scrolls back up to the top that you can see all the live chat. Which has been pretty good tonight to see all the live chat going on. The concurrent viewers we're keeping tonight's awesome.
No, that's great.
And we got a good top 3 battle going on for you right here between the 99, 16, and 22. And we're 108 of 150 laps, so 42 laps to go right here. That's not long.
Do you short pit when you get in your window? That's the question.
Man, it's tough. Cray's going to go back around the 16 for the second spot. It's tough, Macaulay. Here's why. You short pit and a caution comes out. You do two things if that happens. You prove Vern right, even at 4. But the other thing you do is you could possibly trap yourself a lap down late in a race.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a bad strategy to stop halfway through the run and take 4 tires and fuel. Because at that point, you're maximizing your lap times and speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Or do you, kind of like back in 5th right here, and he's probably about ready to have 4th because he's caught Gary May. May's got about 18 laps. Send it and bend it until it's smoking and broken. But there goes the 17, and he's going for 4th on the 10 of Gary May right here. And he held it out longer than anyone. So he's got, he's 2 laps to the good on anyone else out there. Macaulay.
Yeah.
And we know from watching him that your maximum's, 39 laps probably. So if you saved a little bit, maybe 40.
Just top off.
Thank you, Diana. Me and Macaulay appreciate the heck out of it. It's fun having the chat going real good again.
I gotta start looking at that.
Who's making chocolate and vanilla what? Always messing with me on that sweet stuff. Always. All right, battle up front. Kanada's kind of falling off them two now, so maybe the tires are starting to rear their ugly head right here, Macaulay.
Yeah, they could be.
Because he's not able to hold up with the 2 leaders right here, the 99 and 22, and they're on the same tires. These guys aren't teammates, but they've worked like they are tonight. I don't know. Kanata gets around the 11 car of Gary Wells, and now he might. Who knows?
He may be able to close it back up here.
I don't know what tires do to what anymore. And they're still talking about the sweets. So Tommy Haynes, man, he's got about 8.6 seconds. If I was going to play a strategy with no tires or something, this is where I'd do it.
Yeah.
You're back far enough that you know you have to do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, might as well give it a shot.
Do something different.
'Cause he should be in the playoffs, locked in, so.
Yeah, I think he's probably high enough in points that, I mean, we've had enough cars fall out tonight that you're not going to drop back that far, really. What, maybe 13th, 14th?
Yeah, might as well give it a shot.
Do it. Yeah, Tommy's sitting 6th in points right now. So that might cost them 8 points total, and honestly, it wouldn't be that big of a fallback. The other one we might see try like that's this 10 car right here of Gary May. Just do something different. You know what I mean? Do it different.
He did it last. Yeah, he did it last week.
He did it last week. Sometimes you just got to risk it for the biscuit. You do. I'll take an apple pie.
Oh,
Any
I
day.
could go for an apple pie.
Man, look at Mueller flying through there in the 51.
Ooh, lemon meringue pie.
Mueller rocking the apron, too. He's going to split the 2 leaders up right here and then jump to the high side and go around the 99, who clips the apron.
Yeah, he has fresh tires, though, now.
He showed them boys what fresh tires do, don't he? Look at Kanata.
Oh, yeah. He's back
That was
He
a
back-
fluke.
yeah.
He fell back. He's going back to the front now. So those 3 laps on the tires didn't make a damn bit of difference.
No, not at all.
But the 51 was one of the guys that tried something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he was a lap down, so.
Might as well.
He had to use the wave around.
Lipster still got the lead. Now Kanada's in second. The 22 of Todd Cray falling back to third. Tommy Haynes back here, and he's 9.2 seconds behind that battle. But we could have potentially another caution. Make a guy right. So Gary May's in 5th, and then this driver right here, the 00 of Nick Hunt, is in the 6th position. So Nick is hanging in there for a good points night. And we're going to see where Nick's at on the points board, and I believe Nick's going to be in the show too, man. He's 9th in points.
Yeah, he should be able to make it then.
3 top 5s this season, 5 top 10 finishes for that 00 car. So solid season for Nick right there. And then you got Gary May behind him in the 10th spot. Nation, you can't see anything. So Gary May has been on pit road. 14 car Gannier may have been on pit road at some point, and May coming back to the track now, so Gary May is going to try something different right here. And Todd Cray is going to take that second spot back once again. Michael McCauley.
Yeah, it's been going back and forth.
What's happening, Nate? All right, so 22. Todd Cray going back to the lead. Right to the point, McCauley. 27 laps to go. 3 caution flags tonight for the Hyperdrive Cup Series.
One more pit stop yet.
The butt kicker's been kicking butt. Pit stops right here. Like that strategy. 99 and 16 both with 27 to go. The question is, how long is the 22 going to stay out?
He's got to pit now.
Do you have to, though?
With the draft, he's almost going to have to.
He can run another 10 or 11 laps. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, Nate. Nah, you're right. He brought it in the very next time. Those 3 will probably still be right together as long as not one of them made a mistake, McCauley.
Yeah.
And it looked like Cray might have just got it woed down enough on entry there.
Looks like Tommy Haynes just come off pit road.
But we'll have to see who did what, what tires and who's pulling what. That's going to put your leader as a 00 car. And he might be the guy that does it different and runs it down to like 15 to go and throws 2 tires on a calls it a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looks like the tires aren't falling off. They're not, I don't know, dropping off awful terrible. Maybe a guy could take right sides and get away with it.
Yeah, if it's for 10 laps, maybe able to get away with it.
There's always the possibility that could happen. And you're right, the 00 car does have a little damage from earlier in the race that you noticed. But the other thing the 00 could possibly get would be, I don't know, caution flag number 4?
Yeah, there's a possibility for it yet.
Nick's got the senior car. Loving it, man. Viagra on the hood. What was it on the rear? Preparation H.
Yep, preparation H on the rear.
Tell Mama Riddle I said hello. Geritol on the side.
He's got it covered.
He does, man. He's got the that's the senior car.
Yeah.
So now we got Gary May right here looking at in the 6th position. Gary stopped a little before him, and he was able to make up some time on him, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Just not enough time. So after it was all said and done on pit stops, a guy was right. They're all three right together still. Talking about the 99, the 16, and the 22. They're actually going by the 4-car of Mraz right here. Mraz doesn't have a front end, so he's off the pace, and they're going to make that work look easy. And, man, those guys are working that apron hard on fresh tires. I believe they're putting the left sides right down on the apron to help rotate the car.
Yeah.
Sometimes if a car's tight, you'll do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll help it turn a little better.
Help that thing rotate in the center of the corner. Give you a little bit better drive off. You better hit it perfect if you're doing that, though.
Or you're going to spin her out.
Your back end's liable to pass your front end, and then you're in big trouble. You end up with a wadded up piece after that. Hal's right, technically. He has a pharmacy on wheels. Oh, look at that. 22 going to get a look to the outside of the 16 right here. Man, Mraz has no nose on that car, and the dude, he's just not going nowhere. They went around him. He's still back there, Macaulay.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive how he's hanging on there.
Look at Cray battling hard on the outside right here. Going to take the run off the corner and try to get by the 16.
It may work here.
Not quite. 16's going to get the better run into the corner right here. And actually, the 16 drove it in there deep. He's going to wash up a little bit, but maintain the position. So Cray went to the outside. I think it was still too early on the tires, Macaulay. I think if they had had a few more laps on him, he would have had a better shot there. But, man, look how strong the 99 of Lipster's been. He's worked his way up to the point, and he's really maintained it possibly better than anyone we've seen. And we'll just have to tell Nation like it is. There's a Ford up there leading a couple Chevrolets around.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do about it.
You see Kanata in the 16 behind him, and then you got, well, now the 22 of Cray's behind him because Cray got to look to the inside of the 16, and he may clear him this time. He does. Early on in the run, the inside line is what you want. And then after about 15 laps, man, you can kind of start digging on the high side and making it work. And we're at about 16 laps to go right now. Your leader is that Ford up front, the 99 of Jarrett Lipster. And back in second, you got Todd Cray's 22. And third, you got the 16 of Josh Kanata. The bootlegger, Tommy Haynes, up in the 4th position right here. But Haynes is about 13 seconds behind that lead battle right now, Macaulay.
Yeah, he needs a caution to get up there.
We'll turn this through the field real quick. Go back to 5th, and you're going to find this driver. That's the 10 of Gary May. May just drove his way up here into the top 5, man, and he's been hanging out ever since he got here. Then Michael Mueller in the 6th position on the lead lap.
A solid recovery.
Mind you. Yes, very solid recovery because he had to do that off taking a waiver round after he had, 15 or 16 laps on his tires already.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to 7th and find Nick Hunt right here, the pharmacy on wheels for the senior citizens.
Oh, we got a caution.
We got a caution number 4. You believe that?
Wow.
Who was it? Car number.
Looking for it.
I'm trying to find it too.
Was it? That wasn't him.
I don't know who it was. 16 maybe? I don't think so.
No.
Well, where did it come from? 11's already on pit road. I don't know. We're going to burn it down a couple times and see if we can find it. Have you found it yet?
No, I haven't found it yet. There's the smoke. Was it debris? A debris caution?
I don't know, man. Oh, no. Your leader. Back up on the 99, the race leader right here. And we're going to go back and see what happened to the Ford up front. Oh. Looked like the double deuce had his nose down there and the 99 come down. I don't know. Something happened and went wrong for the 99, and lucky for the feller, it doesn't look like he got much damage and he only loses a spot. Macaulay.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
But with 11 laps to go right here, we are even at 4. Let me repeat that. In case you didn't hear me, Michael McCauley.
I tried to ignore that one.
Man, it looked like they were going to just go ahead and run her out green, but we're under caution number 4. Over under 4 even.
Yeah, the one who's probably jumping up and down after that is probably Michael Mueller. He's back in it.
Yeah, Mueller's back in the thing now. They can go on and get him some fresh tires. Nation. You knew he would have something coming from the cheap seats, Macaulay.
Yeah.
You knew it.
I'm not surprised.
That's just Nation for you. What'd the aliens bring you back for this time, Nation? He was corrupting them. He corrupted the aliens. They're smoking Marlboro and drinking bootleggers. Oh, so there is some pitting going on, but oh my gosh, what is going on here, Macaulay? I'll tell you what's going on. You don't want to be the leader when the caution comes out.
No.
Because whatever you do, the rest of the field won't.
Yeah, they're going to do the complete opposite.
And that's what you've seen here as we're jumping on with the 17 car right here, Tommy Haynes. As he's going to go on the pit road right here. Kanata coming off pit road. Yeah, we don't have the fire on this one, Adriana. That's why you don't hear it. You can burn it down all you want, though. I don't know if I'm on live TV, come to think of it. I wasn't nowhere close to it. I'll just pretend like I was, and we'll call it a day.
Quick pit stops there.
So your leader's going to be the 22 of Todd Cray, but, man, I don't know if a guy can hold it up there for 7 or 8 laps.
No, not with everybody on fresh tires behind them.
Everybody has fresh tires behind him. But more importantly, out of everybody back there with it, and he's not restarting real far back. 51.
Yeah.
Michael
He was dominant
Mueller.
early.
Yes, he was. He qualified on the pole. We know he's got a fast hot rod. The car don't look like it's got a ton of damage. So I think the 51 now becomes a factor in this race. But another one who becomes a factor, or who's a factor once again, is going to be the 17 right there, Tommy Haynes. So Tommy Haynes is going to get to restart on the front row, and he's the first car with fresh tires, Macaulay.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to time the restart real good right here, but the 22, I mean the 16 and the 99 have been flawless the last 60 or 70 laps. I mean flawless. These guys have, except for the little mistake that the 99 got turned backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's still in it.
He don't have any damage from that, it don't look like. If he does, it's minimal. So they're still going to be a factor right here. Todd Cray's going to have to figure out a way to make that Chevrolet about 30 or 40 or 50 feet wide, whatever the width is at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So we're getting ready for that restart right here. The 22 is your leader. 17 is in second, 16.99. 51 and 10. Pace car's in. Green flag's out, and we're back to green flag racing with 8 laps to go now for the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And the battle is for second, but the 17, the bootlegger held him off, man.
Yeah.
Tommy Haynes is going to take the second spot, and he's going to go after Todd Cray. That 22 car's got about 15 laps more on his tire, but look at the 99. Oh, no, he went up the track. Little bit of contact. That's going to hurt the 17 car. And now the 99 is going to be behind the 22. And in reverse of that, that might have been technically what brought out our last caution flag. 6.5 laps to go. These 3 cars have been lined up for the last half of the race. Cray moves up.
Ooh.
The 99's, that's old tires. The car didn't stick. Look who's coming, though. Look who just pulled in there. The 51 of Michael Mueller is on a mission, dude. He's going to treat this like a qualifying session. He's all over the back of the 16 car. I'm going to say it if no one else will. Mueller is on a mission.
Oh, he definitely is.
6 laps to go. Going to be 5 when they get to the line. And I don't know who you are or where you're at. That 99 is going to be hard to beat. But he does have a couple of teammates lined up behind him. But the question, Macaulay, are them teammates going to work together to do something? You know what I mean?
You don't have teammates anymore.
The 2 purple cars. Joshua Canato's in kind of a purple car, isn't he?
Yep, and then Tommy Haynes will be the other one.
Tommy Haynes is the other one, right.
Old bootleg.
16 and 17. The bootlegger is 17. We're going to watch his battle with 4 laps to go. The 99 of Jarrett Lipster has the lead. He's got a couple of teammates behind him with the 16 of Canada and the 51 of Michael Mueller.
You see who's closing in behind these 3?
I do. The 10 of Gary May. It's late in the race, man. It's go time for the 10, too. They're going to have 3 to go at the line this time, and Kanata pulls right up on the bumper. Now he's going to fall back, but that's going to allow the 51 to get to his bumper. And now the 51's just going to go to his outside right here. He's not going to work with him. He's going to go for the spot. These two need to work together as teammates if they're going to make something happen and go after the 99. This is just going to help the 99 out. 2 laps to go right now. Time's almost up for him to do something. That's killing him. It's going to pull Gary May right into the picture. Look at that. May look like he might go from 4th, but he went up there and give the 51 a push, and it might not be over yet. They're going to have one to go when they get to the line. The 51 is going to make a run at that 99 car, and can he get it done in 4 more corners, Macaulay?
He's got a chance here.
I think he's going to get to him on the back straightaway, actually. He's there. Is he going to be able to make a move as they go into 3 and 4 for the final time?
He's not close
I don't
enough.
think so, man. That 99's really strong down in 3 and 4. And Jarrett Lipster in the 99 is going to hold the field off and win at Charlotte. 51, though, Michael Mueller. What a recovery for that
was a
driver.
Rhoda finished 3rd, too.
And I can tell you the guy that paid the price on that was definitely the 22. Todd Cray falling all the way back to the 6th position. And you see the 99 right here, strong race car tonight, going to hold on for the win. Kanata in the 16, going to fight, wind up with a 3rd place finish, so he'll be on the podium. And, man, Gary May missed it by 1, but here's your shout-out, Gary May. Hell of a run, buddy. He missed the podium by 1, Macaulay.
Yeah, he was close.
And we went 150 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And we're going to have a few interviews coming up, so don't take off too quickly. We got a few more minutes here. Got to wait for our waiting room to fill up, Michael McCauley. Oh, we need to get on our winner here. He's going to do burnouts and everything, and we're going to miss half of them. All right, who do we got? We got Mueller down there. So we got our 2nd place.
Yeah, Lipster's in the room, or in his team room right now.
Yeah, wait for the... I kind of just wait usually till they get in the waiting room. That way they're done doing everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like going yank a guy out when they're talking to their teammates and stuff, but we'll only give them a couple seconds here because we're on a schedule too. Yeah, Lipster's down there. He's in the team room with those guys.
Yep.
So.
There he goes.
So what do we got? Teammates that went 1, 2, and 3?
I believe so.
All right, so we're going to get our winner. It won't let me move them. Hold on. I got them now. Jarrett Lipster, you're in the broadcast booth with Michael McCauley and Vern Bradley. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Man, I'll tell you what, that 99 car was one strong machine tonight here at Charlotte. It looked like a couple of times you were, just the way you were able to push people early in the race and the runs that they would get with the 99 on their bumper. And then, man, when that Ford got out front, it was just a hard machine to pass. So tell us how you did it, Jarrett.
Yeah, I just kept my hopes up. I kept pushing until I got to the lead, and I just tried to block everybody that I had coming towards me, and I was mirror driving the entire race if I was in first.
Well, I don't know if it was mirror driving or what, but whatever it was, buddy, it was working for you.
Yeah, I have to thank my entire team. Then Mueller, Gary, Josh was a big one in there. Everybody that Mraz, everybody that was up there, that they kept on spotting me. They kept on telling me, "Yep, he's going low. Yeah, you got this. You're having a great race. Keep it up."
And man, they weren't kidding either. I mean that. I'll tell you, when you got up towards the front with that 99 car, you can look at it in the broadcast. Anyone can see it. That car was just strong tonight. You put it in the right positions. You methodically work your way up there, Jarrett, and it's got to feel great, buddy.
It feels excellent. Remember when you guys said that I was going to win a race earlier in the season after you guys got me on my first podium?
I do.
Well, here I am.
And here you are. You did it, man. We told you it was a matter of time, did we not?
You guys told me, and I kept my hopes up, and I just kept pushing. Iowa was my best shot at a win, and I blew that in the beginning of the race, and I just kept my head high and kept practicing for this race.
Well, it worked, and you did it at Charlotte. You got the first win of this. Your first win of your career here, right?
Second.
Second. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. But where's that? I'm kind of looking at the points. I know it's probably not updated yet, but I want to see where
I think I'm in 12th.
Oh, yeah, so this will go a good ways. You guys are locking 16, right?
Yes.
So you're safely in there, man, and you're picking up you got the momentum going for you right at the right time, Jarrett.
Hey, yeah. When I went a lap down in the beginning of the race, I thought, oh well, man, it's over. And then Mraz spun, and I got back on the lead lap, and then just kept trying to work my way up through the field, and got to first, and then I clipped Todd's front end, and I went spinning and didn't hit anything, and I figured, I just got lucky there. So I came back and I won it.
Yep, you didn't get any damage out of that thing, and that was probably the key right there to winning that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You restarted with a good piece, and man, you were able to get it done. But that 99 again. I mean, even from what me and I'm sure Michael McCulley will agree with me, it was just a strong piece tonight.
Yeah.
So congratulations on your win there, Jarrett. Do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here?
Yeah, my team, everybody from my team, everybody that's helped me, and then Zach's out there watching, and then I got my friend here with me. I got everybody that's kept me going on racing that is going, and I got a shout out to Tommy. I apologize for getting into you on that restart if you're watching us.
Yeah, it was late racing there, Jarrett. But, dude, that was awesome. we told you that the win was coming. It was a matter of time, and you did it in Charlotte tonight, man. We're proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for throwing the broadcast up. You guys are amazing.
How about your team, though? 1, 2, and 3.
It was trying to be a plan, and I was getting scared of Mueller behind me, but he wasn't going to pass me.
Is it a little intimidating having him back there, Jarrett?
It really is. A guy that's helped you out your entire career since I started league racing, and he's helped me out ever since.
But it has to feel good to come out number 1 here.
It really does. He says he's really good here, and it scared me because I remember him saying that yesterday in the Xfinity race, and he was really good yesterday, and he got past Josh, and I just got really scared. I was like, I gotta go.
I bet you no one's more proud of you right now than that driver of the 51.
I can't think of anybody else that would be.
Jarrett, man, good luck to you in the chase, buddy, and going for your championship.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Race winner right there, Jarrett Lipster, driver of the 99, and we told him it was coming, Michael McCulley.
Yeah, we did.
We said keep running like that, and it won't be long, didn't we?
Yep.
So that team, his whole team finished 1, 2, 3, and we're going to get the second place driver, and this one's yours, Michael McCulley.
All right.
I'm going to get him moved up here now.
Hey, Michael Mueller, you got Vern and Mike in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Good. I know it wasn't a win, but that was a heck of a recovery there tonight.
That was crazy. I mean, what a roller coaster. I mean, got the pole, led, and then I sped coming in pit road first stop, and then we got the caution. So that didn't help me. I was pretty much a lap down the whole race and really got off strategy. So that last caution was an absolute savior.
Yeah, no, that definitely helped you out. Like I said, that was pretty crazy. You're kind of everywhere tonight. You're leading, lap down for a while. You went everywhere.
Yeah, we were all over the the scoring pylon. So it was definitely an interesting night, and it's a pretty good night for the team though going into the playoffs.
Yeah, it was a 1, 2, 3 for your team tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Of the ones that finished, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then I know 2 others kind of got involved in wrecks and had to blimp it around or else blew up. So we'll get it all back together going next week.
Yeah, no, definitely a good way to start going into the playoffs now.
Yeah, absolutely. Good momentum. We're all really good at. I believe we're at Atlanta next week. Atlanta or Pocono, one of the two.
Yep,
Uh,
you're at Atlanta, then Pocono.
oh, perfect. Yeah, so I know we're all really good in Atlanta, and it takes a lot of, with this new car at least, it takes a lot of teamwork. So we've shown that we're really good as a team, and we're all in the chase. So if we can kind of take control early, I think we'll be real good to the end.
Yeah, no, I expect you guys will be. So with the race tonight, was it? It seemed like it was more of a one-lane track. Was that how it was, or was it as the tires wore in? Did the second groove come in?
For me, I believe the second groove for me was definitely faster. As after about 15 laps, the bottom was real good. It was real strong with the draft, and if you can get a run off of each corner, especially out of 4, if you can get a run out of 4 and get a run to the outside and dive off into 1 and use the second lane and get the run off. I mean, with the lower horsepower we have in these cars, I mean, RPM is king. So if you can get a run off exit, it was definitely the way to go, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody you would like to thank tonight?
All my teammates down there at Wells Racing. I mean, we all do a heck of a job every week. We've been kind of spread out over this past 3 weeks and kind of all over the place, kind of going through slumps. So it's nice to kind of have a real solid finish going into the most important part of the schedule. M2 Speed Labs on the car every single week. Mraz, Gary, everybody. I mean, Justin for running the league, and Don and Andy for being the admins, and of course you guys, being here broadcasting and let us go back and watch this every single day.
Yeah, no, it was, like I said, it was definitely tonight was definitely an entertaining race. Every race has, but tonight was definitely entertaining from start to finish.
Yeah, it was real good. We put on a real good show tonight. I mean, we had a couple more cautions than usual, but I mean, for me, I was kind of rooting for it at the end there, but we'll definitely, I'm sure, clean it up and have a really good week next week for Atlanta for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, so Atlanta's good for you. Playoffs, every track in there, pretty good for you.
Pocono's my worst track, probably. I mean, in general, I've just never been real good at Pocono, so we'll see. Atlanta and everywhere else is really good for us, at least.
Yeah. So, all right.
Good race, Michael Mueller.
Thanks, buddy. It was nice talking to you after the race tonight.
Well, heck,
I enjoyed this. This was nice.
it's you did it after, not during. That's right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, it may not have been the first one to talk to you, but I'm here after the checkered flag, so I'm in.
Beginning next week, just so you know, I don't want you in the booth until after the race.
I am all in on that strategy.
Right. I know you're starting the 5 race chase next week, and man, good luck to you.
Absolutely, I appreciate that, and hopefully we get a good strong run early, and we kind of keep the momentum going through the whole chase. We started good tonight, so let's just keep it going.
But how about that kid in the 99 tonight?
I am so proud of him. I mean, we've been working with him for weeks, and he's been struggling, and he's had bad luck just like me these past couple weeks, and he's been kind of getting down, and to see him out there leading laps, controlling the field. I know he got that incident late, and what an absolute wheelman to keep it off the wall there. I mean, that was incredible, and then to do the spin and win. I mean, that's awesome.
It was.
Yeah.
We told that kid a while back that the win was coming soon.
Oh yeah, he's too good not to win here. I mean, he needs a little bit of luck, like he got tonight, and then just pure driving. I mean, he was real good tonight, and he'll be good in the rest of the playoffs, and definitely one of the ones to watch.
Absolutely, and man, your whole team strength tonight. Mraz had a little bit of bad luck early on, but you guys, that late caution, how big was that for you?
That was my race. I mean, that was because I had to pit again. I mean, I had to pit early. I had to get to 116 to make it to the end, and I had to pit on 112 because I was so off cycle. So that was huge for me.
I'm not going to brag. You guys were at 3 cautions before that, and I had called 4 cautions tonight, didn't I, Macaulay?
Yeah, you did.
And they hit.
I'm not gonna.
hit
I
the
appreciate
fourth
that.
one, man, and it proved me right, and it puts you right back in there. And you guys, you and the 99 and the 16, just a great show at the end there,
Yeah, I mean that was clean racing all the way through. I mean, we were kind of like we want to race super hard, we want to win, but we don't want to wreck each other. And I was like, I'm all in for this not wrecking each other thing, but I'm trying to still win the race. So, but a little bit of damage killed, some straightaway speed, and I had to rely on the draft. But no, Jarrett ran a heck of a race, and he deserved the win. So, congrats to him.
man. Yeah, and I'm sure as a team, starting to chase and what's your? Is it Atlanta?
Yeah,
Yes.
Atlanta next week.
There you go. Similar track to this.
Yeah, I mean, we started out the year really strong. We finished like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe, at Michigan, and we're going into the chase the same way. So that's definitely a nice come around for the end of the year.
Absolutely, man. Good luck to you and the rest of the team, Michael. It's great talking to you after the race.
Yeah, absolutely. It was nice talking to you guys. We'll talk to you next week after the checker flag.
Sounds awesome, man. Thank you.
Later, guys.
See it.
So Michael Mueller there, your second place finisher, and now we're going to get another one of the teammates. Another one, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get Kanata up here. Josh Kanata, we got you up here in the broadcast booth with Michael and Vern. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, so top 3 for the 16 that, you've been up front with that thing tonight. You were in second, third. You you started a little bit back, and you were kind of all over the place in those top 3 or 4 positions, man.
Yeah, qualifying didn't exactly go my way, but I tried to save the tire as much as I could in the first run. Got through that, the first melee that happened behind us, and I don't know what happened. I got rear-ended at some point on pit entry. I didn't get a look at it, so I had a parachute for the second half of that race. I have no idea how I finished up here.
That was probably under that first green flag pit stop, if I had to take a guess on that. It looked like some guys had, some different braking points than other people did, and I think it was under the first green flag stop, wasn't it, Macaulay?
Yeah, I believe so.
Was it? I think that might have been what ended somebody's race tonight.
Yeah, I think who was it, Justin? Maybe.
I think
it was
during
the
the
first
30. I think it was the 30 that you went to pit and he didn't catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we all call it out on the radio, but even then, it's actually is a lot harder than it looks to.
Sometimes
get out
you
of the
get
way.
so much going on the radio too that a guy can miss it. But this is one. Charlotte's a track, and you're going to Atlanta next week, and it's another track that when you make green flag pit stops, you don't have a lot of time to get off the racetrack.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, even just turning in for those couple of green flag stops. I know a lot of guys on the first ones sped getting on pit road. Another couple guys are just, I had a hard time slowing it down. I had to brake way earlier than I would have ever thought. Atlanta is going to be the exact same thing when those tires start wearing. It's going to be tough, but I'm honestly surprised we didn't have a lot more issues than we did.
That was a fast parachute tonight.
I guess so.
It was really a fast parachute, man. You got the car all the way to the front.
It was all right when I had someone behind me.
As long as you
wasn't
had
hitting the spoiler.
long as you had somebody on the rear end, so the air could just go right over top the roof of your car and right onto theirs, right?
Yeah, I think when it was me, Jarrett, and Todd running there, I had a hard time just keeping up with them. I had to drop back half a second because I just couldn't get close. But as soon as someone got behind me, I could compete no problem. But even at the end, I was fine when Mueller was behind me. But as soon as he poked out to try to pass, I had nothing. So
yeah, and then on top of that, not to cut off right there, but it just had me thinking about something, and I think that Todd just got hit on that last caution by being the leader.
Yeah, he got hit, and I don't think he had. I think he already used his last set. At some earlier caution. I
Oh.
think we were trying to. I was trying to keep track of it, and there was one caution where he pit from the lead and no one else did.
Oh, so he
And
didn't have
so
no
I
more
think
tires.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Gotcha.
Because I can't see him not pitting from that spot if he had a set. He's a lot smarter than that. So
I don't know, though,
I
because
gotta figure he didn't.
it's kind of one of them things that, if the leader goes down, everybody else stays out. And then if the leader stays out, everyone else goes down. So I didn't know if he might have got caught on one of those things.
Maybe, I don't know. I personally don't think he had a set though.
Gotcha.
I don't think he had a choice because he was a sit and duck as soon as what the other 5 of us pit.
So you have a limited set of tires when you start.
Yeah, we have a limited set, and I think Jarrett, Michael, and myself all had one extra set, and I can only assume Todd didn't.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. That could explain a lot there, but no matter, man. You took a little damage early on, like you said, and you made that car drive like there wasn't anything wrong with it.
yeah, I mean, big shout out to Jarrett. He was helping me along. He was pulling me along a lot more. I know after the race he was thanking me for pushing him. I should be thanking him for pulling me along.
So
he ran great tonight.
Can we expect to see the same thing with the 16 in Atlanta next week?
I mean, I would like to be the one out front next time, but I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Well, especially when the chase starts, right?
Yeah, playoffs are next week, and I think the gloves are gonna come off if they're not already off.
But heck of a team race for you guys tonight. I mean,
top for sure, it was
top
awesome.
3, and you and Michael Mueller, right towards the end there, not giving each other much of a break and just racing hard right there, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear when we were talking on the last caution, we just said, look, it doesn't matter who wins this as long as it's one of us 3. Just don't wreck each other. We're not. I mean, if Mueller wouldn't have gotten alongside me, I was looking to pass Jared on the last lap, see if I could try something. I'm sure Mueller would have thrown it 3 wide, and that would have been a mess. But our goal is just to get to the front, and once we're at the front, it's have at it. So that's how it should be.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about right there. You guys done a great job. It was awesome, not just for us in the booth to watch, but all the viewers that were connected concurrently watching tonight. Really good show you guys put on for those fans. Do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you up here, Josh?
I mean, as always, thank you guys for putting on such a good professional show. Thank you to Don and Justin for running this show tonight. I know it wasn't the easiest one from the radio tower because there was a lot of things going on, but thank you for everyone for watching. I know I got a couple of friends that are watching this right now, so yeah, I finished in the top 3. I survived it. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for doing this, and can't wait for next week.
Well, you and the 16 have shown good speed, man. I wish you the best of luck in the chase, and I know that you're going to be one of the ones to contend with.
Thank you. I hope to see you here a couple more times.
That'll be awesome. Thanks, Josh. Have a good night, buddy.
You too.
So your third place finisher, Josh Kanata, right there in the 16, and I think we got one more in the waiting room. Nope, we don't.
Nope.
It cleared out. We had one that was hanging out there. I don't know if he needed to talk to us or not, though. I don't know. If they're watching and want to type anything in the YouTube chat or send me a message on Discord before we get done here tonight, I'd be glad to pull a feller up here if we need to. I'm not biased towards that, are you?
No.
All right, so let me turn that in-car off right there. A little bit of a race recap. We always go over the results, so I think we'll probably go ahead and do that. And I'll take the first half if you want the second half, or do you want the first half and I take the second half?
You can take the first half.
All right, so I'll start with the first half that comes up. Your top 10, your race winner. Once again, to recap, it was the 99 of Jarrett Lipstruer. That Ford was strong tonight, Macaulay.
Definitely was.
And then his teammate behind him there in second, another one qualified on the pole. We seen him a lap down, take a wave around. This guy worked to get his way back up there. That's a 51 of Michael Mueller. So then in third, we just talked to him, 16, Joshua Kanata. In fourth, though, man, My hat's off, Gary May. He missed the podium by 1 spot, Macaulay. 1.
Yeah.
But Gary May still had a great race in the 10 car, bringing it home 4th. Then the bootlegger, man, he was only four cars away from busting open the bootleggers tonight.
Yeah.
Tommy Haynes in the 17. Strong night for him, though. Returns with a top 5 finish. Then back in 6, man, what a heartbreaker for the 22 of Todd Cray.
He had a car tonight.
He had a really good race car tonight and just different strategy, and we heard that it may have been the fact that the guy was out of tires or whatever. I don't know what. It didn't work out for Cray on the last caution, and, man, I'm sorry, Todd. I called 4 cautions tonight. Macaulay called 2. If it would have stayed at Macaulay's 2, you probably been a hard one to beat, but it went to Vern's even number at 4, and that cost Todd Cray, in my opinion, Macaulay. So it might have been Bender's fault.
Yeah, we'll blame Bender tonight.
He did the over-under thing, so it may have actually been Bender's fault, right?
Yep, we'll go with that.
All right, so back in 7th, what a good recovery for the 00, Nick Hunt. Just good recovery for the guy. Finds himself up in a decent points night here once again with a little bit of damage and able to bring it home 7th. Back in 8th, this guy was up front a couple times. That's a 14 of James Kinnear. Then back in 9th is the 5 car, Chad Osborne. And rounding out the top 10, we have a Robinson. Not Mitchell, Michael Robinson in the 26 car.
Yep. And then finishing 11th, we had Jonathan Cogswell. Finishing 12th was Gary Wells. Finishing 13th was Andrew Mraz. He actually stayed out on the track with all that damage. Picked up a couple spots there because of that. 14th was Casey Duncan. 15th is the Mitchell Robinson. 16th is John Wimbish. Finishing 17th was Mitch Clark. 18th, Derek Rowley. And then rounding out the field was Justin Gann tonight, 19th.
Yep, that will do it for the race results. And I guess we need to probably talk a little bit about the chase.
Yeah.
There's going to be 16 drivers from the Hyperdrive Cup Series here at Swift Motorsports competing for a championship starting next week at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah, and they're updated now.
And the points are updated, right?
Yep.
So I guess one could only assume that by the top 16 in points, that would in fact make up our chase, right?
Yep.
Or are they taking 18? I don't know. I'm going to assume it's 16. Would that be safe?
It looks like it's 18, though.
It kind of does looking at the points, don't it?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Did they blank them all out?
No, it's 16. If I can count right, it's 16.
It's 16. All right. I confused myself there, Macaulay. All right, so Tommy Haynes, the bootlegger, definitely going to the chase. Todd Cray, Justin Gann, and this no surprise, Gary May. What a good run he's had late. You got Andrew Mraz in the 4 car. 27 of Jonathan Cogswell, that 00 car. Nick Hunt, he's there. Michael Mueller, we just talked to him. Gary Wells, the number 11. You got the 5 of Chad Osborne. Joshua Kanata, 16. 99, tonight's winner, Jarrett Lipstruer. He's squeezing in there. He wasn't far up above that cut line, was he, Macaulay?
No.
James Kinnear, the driver of the 14. Then you got Casey Duncan's 18. The 26 of Michael Robinson. And then the 56 of John T. Wimbish. And that should do it, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to start with those drivers next week.
At Atlanta.
At Atlanta Motor Speedway. And taking a look at those last 5 races, man, it gets a little tougher after Atlanta. You got Pocono. And then you got Dover.
Yeah, it's 2 completely different tracks right there.
Then they'll go to Chicagoland, and they're going to finish the championship off at Homestead Miami Speedway. So, regular season's over, and we're going chase racing just to refresh it a little bit. Gann's got 3 wins this season. Todd Cray's got 2. That's half the races on the season between those 2 drivers, McCauley.
Yeah.
On the regular season was 10 races. Those 2 drivers took 5 wins. You got a strong team with Mraz, Mueller, Lipstruer, Kanata, those guys. And to give you the total of that team is 1, 2. They have 4 wins. That team does. Mueller has a win, Mraz has 1, Kanata has 1, and Lipstruer has 1. So, I mean, you talk about it right there, and you can see cars that are just extremely strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're going to be tough to beat.
These are cars that we've seen that were strong here at Charlotte tonight at the final race of the season. The guys had bad luck, obviously, and some of them were either out of tires at the end or just got snookered on a pit stop, because it could happen. It happened to all of us at one time or another.
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean, there's a lot going on, and I think we're in extra innings here, so I'm not going to stay too long-winded, but we'll have a whole chase chart up for you at the beginning of next week's broadcast. And it'll have all the 16 drivers, and then there'll be a blank 8 drivers that'll fill in the next spot, and then a blank 4. You know how a bracket looks. We're going to have one of those, I'm sure. So we'll get us one of those next week, and we'll show it to all of you. And, man, what a great night. I want to thank everyone that tuned into the broadcast tonight and chatted it up in the chat. This was a ton of fun. Was it not, Macaulay?
Oh, it definitely was.
Bender, you're over under 4. I called it dead even at 4. Vern wins tonight. Vern wins on the caution count. I want to thank everyone at Swift Motorsports for making that possible. Hey, they ended it with 4. I called 4, dead even.
Yeah, you did.
And it worked out great tonight. It don't always work out, but I can be right once every 500,000 races. So I'm going to take my win tonight, Macaulay. But thank all you viewers for tuning in. If you like the broadcast, give it a like. If not, you don't have to. There's probably something on Netflix or something you could watch if you didn't, But we appreciate you coming in and watching the guys at Swift Motorsports. They put on a heck of a race. Any way you look at it, right, Macaulay?
Yeah.
They could have been out there watching Netflix or anything, but they chose to stay with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series tonight. That's what's important, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, it was a show.
We are not competing with Netflix, though.
Not yet, at least.
But we will.
Yeah.
Watch out. We're coming for you. No, everyone that tuned in, man, we had a good concurrent viewer count tonight. And week in and week out, we watch the broadcast numbers go up for these guys. And it's really important because they put on a great show. And I don't know, we're probably the mediocre guys in the booth, Macaulay.
Yeah.
I
I'm the mediocre guy. I'm working on it.
I'm like super mediocre then. Nation 01 taught me everything I know. He learned it from the aliens that's abducted that guy at least 750,000 times. A lot.
Yeah.
That's happened a lot. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Thursday night with the Hyperdrive Cup Series for Chase Race number 1 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Until then, have a great weekend, stay safe, and we'll see you next week.